Kahlo the tortoise looked up at the peak of the big blue mountain. "I want to see the clouds from the very top," he said softly. His friend Brio the rabbit laughed and wiggled his long ears. "That is a very long way for a slow tortoise like you, Kahlo," Brio bragged. Zest the squirrel scampered over, twitching his bushy tail. "I'll race you both to the top," he chirped. As the morning sun began to warm the forest, the journey began. Zest and Brio zoomed ahead in a blur of fur, while Kahlo took his first careful step onto the dirt path. Brio ran so fast that his feet barely touched the ground, but after a while, the sun grew hot and his breath grew short. "The top is still so far," Brio huffed, looking at a shady spot. He found a giant oak tree with soft moss and decided to curl up for a quick nap. Much later, Kahlo reached the same oak tree. He saw Brio snoring loudly in the shade. Kahlo's legs were tired, and the shade looked very inviting, but he didn't stop. He just kept moving, his little claws making a steady tap, tap, tap on the stones. Higher up the mountain, Zest was jumping over jagged gray rocks. "This is easy for a squirrel," he shouted to the wind, but as the path grew steeper, the air became chilly. Zest's little legs began to ache, and the wind ruffled his fur the wrong way. Zest looked at the long, rocky path still climbing into the mist. "It's too high and too cold," he sighed, shaking his head. As he started to head back down, he passed Kahlo. "You should turn around, Kahlo." "It's too hard," Zest warned, but Kahlo just smiled and kept climbing. The path became slippery with damp mist. Kahlo's shell felt heavy, and the mountain wind blew cold against his face. He didn't run, and he didn't jump. He simply took one tiny, steady step after another, making sure each foot was planted firmly before moving the next. The sky turned a beautiful shade of orange and pink as the sun began to set. Kahlo was very tired, but he remembered the view he wanted to see. Step, pause, step. He never looked back at how far he had come. He only looked forward at where he was going. Finally, Kahlo's feet touched the flat, cold stone of the very top. He stood high above the clouds, which looked like a sea of white wool. The stars began to peek out in the darkening sky. He breathed in the cool air and smiled. He had made it all the way. Far below in the valley, Brio and Zest looked up from their cozy nests. They saw a tiny, dark shape standing bravely against the moonlight at the very peak. They knew then that Kahlo had reached the goal they had abandoned. Slow and steady really does win the race.